What's up, guys? It's Colin Moriarty once again from IGN Guides with even more Final Fantasy-xiii boss tips. And as promised in the last video, you're going to be fighting Ushumgal, Subjugator, one more time. And this time, the battle is going to go a little differently here. You kind of got a feel for him in the last battle, but this battle is nowhere near as easy as that battle was. You may learn a difficult lesson on how to stick to a plan during this battle, because if you don't stick to a very certain regimen here, you're going to die very quickly. From the outset, you're actually going to enter this battle with only hope in your party, and you're actually supposed to die in that fight, so don't worry too much about that fight. You may want to try to use Libra once or twice to get that out of the way before the main fight begins, but it's not necessary, and it might not even stick, so you might want to just wait until the main battle begins. So when the battle with Subjugator begins and your other party members join you, you're immediately going to want to begin a regimen of how to fight this creature. And it begins with Relentless Assault, Diversity, and Even Odds. Those are the three paradigms that you're going to want to use. You're going to want to use Relentless Assault for obvious reasons, and you're going to want to use Diversity to heal yourself while still being able to attack the creature. Even Odds is a pretty unique one that you're going to want to use here, because it's going to allow a synergist in your party to use Gray Magic, and Gray Magic is going to be one of the keys to winning this battle. The synergist in your party will use spells like Protect and Shell, so make sure that Protect and Shell are casted on all members of your party. And Slow can even be used in Even Odds as well, and Slow would go a long way to slowing down the Subjugator, obviously, and you're going to need to recast all these spells probably at least once during the battle, so keep that in mind, and always switch back to Even Odds to cast Protect and Shell, especially, and Slow if you really want to. Also, at the beginning of the battle, if you didn't do it with Hope, use Libra once or twice to get that out of the way, so that the party members you're not controlling know the weaknesses of the Subjugator, and you can take him down more easily. Subjugator is a relentless attacker, and the good news is that he's easy to stagger, but you have to be smart and persistent in doing that, and it's all about those paradigms that we mentioned earlier. So stick it with Diversity and try to use Diversity as much as possible. It's going to take you a while to stagger the creature in this way, and you might want to go to Relentless Assault to try to stagger him, but doing so will not allow you to heal yourself. And as you're going to find out, the two attacks that Subjugator uses over and over again, he'll use relentlessly. He'll use them multiple times per turn, so maybe 2, 3, or even 4 times for every turn that your own characters get. So Diversity is important, because while you won't be able to attack too much, it's going to constantly be allowed to use Cure and Cure on your parties to heal them. So the two attacks you need to worry about are Laser Rain and the Targeting and Pinpoint Beam combo. Laser Rain does mild damage to all targets, but he uses them in endless streams, so healing is integral. The mild damage that the attack causes, when you combine it with the amount of times that he uses the attack, rather, can equal your demise rather easily. So Diversity is key there. And later in the battle, he's going to start targeting certain party members and using Pinpoint Beam on those party members. And while that only attacks one specific member of your party, Pinpoint Beam does quite a bit of damage, and it only takes 3 or 4 times. So using that attack before your character falls, rather. So you're definitely going to want to heal there as well. As we mentioned earlier, the creature is still going to be able to be staggered rather easily, and that's the key. When you stagger him, switch to Relentless Assault once your guys are all healed, and as long as you keep attacking, he won't be able to attack you back. So Relentless Assault is key, and it should only take 2 or 3 cycles of that to take the Subjugator down. So the battle is straightforward and not necessarily difficult, but it takes time, and as we mentioned earlier, just remain on that regimen. Stay in Diversity, use Even Odds to cast Gray Magic, and then use Relentless Assault to stagger, and you should be right as rain.